If you guys do want me to make more 2K22 news videos, as you know, information does come out, all I need you guys to do is leave a like on this video and also be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm not going to waste your guys' time because this video is filled with some information that you guys definitely need to know.
Number one, because this was one of our biggest pillars for gameplay this year, it's going to be defense. And I think that's going to be just perimeter defense, body ups on the floor, movement, and how the players feel.
Okay, you know what? I feel like they literally say the same exact thing every single year, but what is going on, guys? It is your boy Bio2k, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a video here on some 2K22 news that obviously I don't want to say got leaked or anything like that. Obviously, this is like a 2K TV interview, but there is some information about 2K22 that we are going to be talking about today. Some of it is going to be in this video that I'm going to be showing you guys here, and then the other part is going to be, or other parts are going to be stuff said on Twitter by Mike Wang himself. Now, first things first, let me clear something up, that there is going to be something that I do, show you guys a little bit later on, because I have obviously read through some of this stuff already. And there is actually a leveling system that does get mentioned there and everything like that, and that has nothing to do with my team. Like I said, we'll get to that in a minute, but I just want to clear that up because I know a lot of people have seen it on Twitter and they've been like, oh yeah, like, there's different, like, signature animations and you could do this and this. Like, that's literally just for Park. Like, just to clear that up, you're not going to be able to, well, I mean, I don't know, I guess 100%, but like, you're not going to be able to just start throwing Pro 2 on anybody that you want unless 2K does that, in which, yikes. But anyway, let's get into the rest of this video here. We're going to kind of like live react to this. Now, I have seen this already, but I was super tired this morning when I was when I was originally watching this video. So, we'll see what happens.
On-ball defensive situations. But at the rim, especially, and contesting shots, all that stuff was reworked. We have an all-new block system. It just feels much more rewarding on the defensive end of the floor.
See, them saying that the defense feels more rewarding makes me happy because you guys know the biggest issue that I have had when it came to 2K21's my team was that the contest system was beyond broken. Yesterday, you guys saw me stream Limited, and I literally was going to lose my mind in one of those games because the kid that I was playing literally was just chucking contested shots, and they were dropping in every single time because even though I was jumping over them, it would still only be like a 2% contest. I mean, the kid was greening, or the guy was greening, or person was greening, but like no contest was had. So hopefully there is a better contest system.
So I think that's gonna be the most exciting thing for our community because it's just a much more balanced game and a much more fun game to play. And the second thing I'm gonna say is because this is one of my personal favorites is gonna be dribbling. I think that just all the stuff we've added there with the new combos and the new signature moves, this is gonna be a lot of fun. So if you're a dribble guy, a dribble head, you're going to have a lot to work with this year.
What is Mike Wang most excited about with 2K22 gameplay?
Yeah, and that's, I think just what I alluded to is just the game feels way more balanced, and it makes more sense just in terms of how we're rewarding players if they are doing the right thing on the court. I know it sounds really general.
The fact that they even have to say that bothers me.
How
just
we're
like listen to
players if they are doing the right thing on the court. I know it sounds really general and really basic, but a lot of times in the past, sometimes you'd make the right play or do the right thing, but you weren't always rewarded for it. And in 2K22, I feel like that's it's much more just a one-to-one. If you make the right play, you get rewarded. You get the right stops or you score. So just shooting open shots, taking high IQ shots, much more rewarded. It just feels way better to make the right play, get open, knock down those open jumpers. They're so much fun to play with. And Luka too, right? We brought in Luka from OCAP and he gave us his patented step back jumper.
Bro, look, I love Luka obviously and everything, especially in 2K. Luka's a GOAT. I am begging, and I mean I am begging that they do not oh my God, I am begging that they do not give him this jump shot. If they give him this jump shot, we are going to be in trouble.
And so the nicest guy and super funny, just a pleasure to work with. So we're so excited that he's our cover guy this year.
And that's awesome. Can you tell us a little bit more about Seasons?
Yeah, so Seasons is going to be, we've had it in the past with my team. And the goal that Eric Benish wanted this year was to really extend the seasons across the entire game. So I'll speak to gameplay because that's my area. What we're doing with Seasons is we're going to try and release content throughout the entire year. On day one, we've usually just thrown all the animations at you, all the
So yeah, that part is again where I was talking about before, where there's a season mode for other modes like my player, my park, all that sort of stuff. And that is going to be about the dribbling animations and all the other animations. But again, that is literally just for park. Like, just to clear that up again, that has nothing to do with my team. So just to clear that up, because I know that, again, there's going to be somebody that's like, oh my God, we're going to be getting dribble sigs as like the level, like, 13 reward or something. Like, no, that's just not going to happen. So this is actually where we're going to start talking about some other stuff that did actually get talked about this morning or last night really, from Mike Wang. Now, obviously, firstly, he says new seasonal animation content drops are my players only, not NBA players. So again, this is like, I guess him literally saying that, again, that is just for my players. This is not going to be for any other mode in the game, which kind of helps clear that up. Now, one of the biggest things is my guy Carlo tweeted at him and said, is Steady Shooter gone? Please say yes. And Mike Wang confirmed that Steady Shooter is gone. Finally, the worst badge in 2K. Actually, you know what? I would honestly say second worst badge in 2K history. The only reason why I'm going to say Quick Draw was worse is because if a player did not have Quick Draw, they were literally useless. Like, literally, they were useless. It wasn't that they were bad. They were unusable. So I'm gonna put Quick Draw number one. But Steady Shooter is officially gone. That is one of the biggest W's for a lot of people that did play current gen. I'm hoping they switch up the badges this year, as in blinders doesn't, well, I guess, there's no Steady Shooter, so maybe both gens are going to have blinders. But that is a very big, massive W that we are going to be seeing next year, that Steady Shooter is going to be gone, which is really good. Now, some of the other stuff, I'm trying to see some of the other stuff here. Okay, so this is another one where does no shot meter still give you a boost to your shot? He says yes. So if you do not use a shot meter, this is definitely the wave. I'm letting you guys know right now. This is definitely going to be the move. Again, a lot of you guys ask me, how do I shoot without the meter, blah, 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 blah. I'm telling you guys right now, the best thing you guys can do is just go into freestyle, turn your meter off, turn vibration off, and just get used to shooting with different releases. I don't mean use the same, base or the same upper or whatever you guys are going to be doing, because if you do that, you're really just going to, only know that release. There's a reason why I can pick up any new card, take one jump shot with them with the meter off, and still green that shot right away. It's all about just kind of, the feel of the different jump shots and everything like that. But shooting without a meter still gives you a good boost, which makes me very happy. I'm not gonna lie, it makes me very happy to see that come back. This is definitely one of the bigger ones as well. You guys can see right here, somebody said, how different is current from next gen? Mike Wang responded and said, current and next gen are much more similar on court this year compared to last year, which is really good because you guys know that in 2K21, the difference between the gens were absolutely insane. Like, it was literally night and day. You obviously had current gen where it was the burst, and that's all people did. They would burst to the rim. It literally was just a cluster. You couldn't run. Like, you legitimately could not move unless you bursted, which was a huge problem in the game. And then you have next gen where there was no contest system. There was people literally just zigzagging back and forth because your guys would just get stunned out of nowhere. So it was a whole different game. But now we are seeing a very similar, well, what he's saying, that we are seeing a similar experience, which is good because, again, that's going to help me out a lot with, making videos for you guys where you guys are going to be like, no, play current gen. I don't have next gen yet. And I'm going to be like, no, I want to use my system. But no, like, that's actually really good that we are going to be able to see a, basically like a unique experience here. So yeah, right here again, plan is to release the same SIG animations on both gens. So again, that's just going to be a thing. So vibration is actually gone, which is interesting. So there you guys go. Again, my tip of telling you guys to turn it off doesn't even matter because it is gone. There's one thing that I was going to show you guys. This is definitely one of them that I wanted to show you guys. So right here, you guys can see that somebody said, well, you need a high three-point shot to be able to shoot. And then Mike Wing responds and says, you don't have to be as high as last year to be a perimeter shooting threat, as long as you have good timing. So the only issue with this that I have is shooting is about to be stupidly easy. But the only glimpse of hope I think we have with this is the fact that he says, if you have good timing at least. Because obviously we've seen so many issues in the past where, you know, people are knocking in earlies, they're hitting lates. I've literally seen people hit very late, like mid-range fades or whatever. Hoping to God that that does not happen anymore because of this. But let's be honest, you know, not everything that they say is 100% true all the time, but this is actually a good sign, I think, for next year's game. Obviously, you know, if you're a competitive player, you might not be the most happy about this, but I'm happy where, like, and I've said this in the past, I don't care if people are able to shoot the ball. As long as they don't hit, you know, contested shots or early shots or anything like that, I'm good. So some park news here, you won't lose 99, which is good. Oh, this is literally the thing that I wanted right here. So he said, how has shooting changed exactly this year? The best thing about this is hard to explain in a tweet. Main change is much larger weighting towards coverage. Aiming is gone. That is the biggest news we have gotten, I feel like, in this entire video, that the shot aiming is gone. If you guys don't know what shot aiming was, basically it was you had to use this stick right here to be able to shoot the ball in the beginning of the year. You guys obviously know that there was people that loved it and a vast majority of people could not stand it, including me. The reason why, though, is because not because I didn't want to learn it or anything like that. If I really had to, I would have. It was more of, if you didn't use the stick, you couldn't shoot at all. It wasn't like okay, yeah, you know, you'll get a boost using this, but you can still shoot with this. There was no, you know, yeah, you can shoot with this. It was literally just the stick, and that was it. So thank God it is gone. I'm happy it is gone. We needed it gone. And honestly, the only thing that's a little interesting is that he says shooting is more predictable this year, and I'm pretty confident the community will like it. So let's just kind of hope that that is true. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Be sure to kill a like button if you guys want me to do more videos like this, kind of bringing you guys 2K22 news as it does drop. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, peace.